This one is so.
What I got on? They be like, "Hey Brandon, what you got on?" Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, sweetheart. Don't worry about it, sweetheart. That's split. That's split.
I swear to God, I can eat, sleep, and make love in these.
Taylor Gang. Taylor Gang.
The Back Me Out 2000s. What we doing?
What are those? What are
Excuse me, sweetheart. Can I get your phone number?
People, we are back. Welcome back to Telling Me Kicks. I know we are running a little late today, but there has been some technical difficulties, and it's hot. It is hot, people. But welcome to the show, man. Hit that thumbs up button, like and share the video, all that good stuff. How are you doing, good brother?
I'm great, bro. I'm great. Hot, but it's good.
How is hot but good?
I can't stand the winter. I can do the heat over in the winter any day, so I can deal with this.
Okay. All right. Before we get into sneaker court, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to play a sneaker video, and then we'll discuss this, and then we'll do sneaker court, man. So, watch the video, people, so y'all can chime in.
Facing questions about its dress code and what styles of shoes can and can't be worn when students go back to class.
Yeah, Jordans, for instance, are off limits at the Memphis Academy of Science and Engineering. But as WRG's Mike Sirianni reports, that policy may change when school starts Monday.
That's a deep one, and it's probably going to cause some records with the ones that do have the Jordans or wants to wear the Jordans to school. So
Tuesday, Emmanuel Hardaway was registering his 11-year-old son at Memphis Academy of Science and Engineering in Midtown. Hardaway was unaware of the charter school's dress code policy stating Jordan sneakers are no longer an approved shoe option, and students must wear black casual or dress shoes.
it's a new one on me.
All right, people. So, if y'all seen the video, they are now banning Jordans at this charter school in Memphis. What is your thoughts now?
Tripping. I guess I could see. You know, they want everybody kind of being uniform and I can understand it as being an adult now and being old and mature. You could understand why, but you know, it is what it is.
Would you would have followed the rules? I'm glad we didn't grow up in the uniform era. Like, I'm glad that when we went to high school, we was able to, you know, showcase, you know, our personalities and things of that nature and the things that we wore. I understand that, you know, they don't want the conflicts and things of that nature, but can we stop at the shoes?
What's the conflict though? I don't see the conflict now like I seen when we were coming up. Because when we was coming up, people...
Well, it's the teeth thing. It's like, so say somebody's shit is busted, and you know that's where this shit happens. That's where conflicts happen because people get teased.
So what happened? Got a pair of busted Air Force Ones.
All right,
it's the same.
All right, so it is what it is.
I think our era was a little bit more complicated. We had people killing and stealing your sneakers off your feet and your starter jackets off your back and your earrings out your ear on the sub. Like I remember them days when we was growing up. But this now teasing,
man, these kids is super soft and they don't really know what they think. Internet teasing is like bigger than like in your face teasing. Yeah, I guess we could say that's debatable. But
internet bullying is worse than in your face bullying.
Some people think it is because it's so like it spread so massive, but it's like you don't know those people. But to me, it's like you don't know those people. When we had to go through it, it was the nigga that lived next door to you, like in your face and in front of your whole friends that you be with every day.
I remember walking to the park to play ball. I came and all of them used to body beat them.
Facts. Fact. So yeah, I always will say, our time period was more difficult, or just more. But these kids take that internet thing as like real life. So I don't know. It's a thing. It's a thing. It's bad, but it's a thing. What's up, people? Let us know y'all thoughts in the chat and in the comment section as we get into sneaker court, people. Let's get into it.
Order in the court.
Officer, I got one question for you, sir. I got one question for you. What are those? What are those?
All right. Before we get into sneaker court, I want to address Tara's comment. What's up, Tara? I see you in the chat. Big Brooklyn, what up? These kids killing themselves behind the teasing and the cyberbullying, is that a testament to how soft they are right now? Or like, is that a bigger mental issue? Like, what is your thoughts on what Tara is saying right here now?
Yeah, that is a thing. I've seen that. But then too, as a parent, us parents, we gotta sit our kids down and let them know that, regardless to anything, you can't take your life because of somebody's words. And
That's a fact, man. Sticks and stones, man. Y'all forgot the saying?
Yeah, we learned that. Childhood, like from little guys, like sticks and stones break your bones, but words can never hurt me. And people say they live to that testament nowadays, and they don't, because y'all let little words hurt y'all, and y'all get all wrapped up in somebody else say about yourself, and but yeah, this got to stop though. This the bullying to the point where mental health is affected, and to the point where now suicide is in the cards. So, we pray for all those that is going through that type of stuff, and hopefully they get better.
And also, people, remember, you can always turn your phone off.
Yeah, don't go to fuck on the internet.
That's all. That's all. You ain't got to go on that app. You ain't got to see it. You ain't got to. Put your phone down, turn your phone off. Like, there's always an option, man. There's always an option. Well, let's get into sneaker court, people. As always, if you get caught slipping, we will put you on blast. And if y'all see anything outside in these streets, or as Nell has experienced at the family function, make sure y'all snap a pic and send it in, so we can talk about it and have a good laugh. That's all. It's all fun and games, man. Right. But we'll start off here, and I'll just call this the set it off, because it's a shoe, maybe like pocketbook set. I don't know. we gonna call this the set it off, man. What's up?
What's that? What she go with? What's her phone and her shoes match? Her phone case or her?
I guess it's a little bag.
She tripping.
I guess it's a little bag, man.
The older person?
I'm gonna say 20s, 30s.
20s, 30s, just like that?
Yeah.
She's a nurse?
No, not that I could tell. Not that I could tell. But this is the set it all, people. Y'all let me know y'all thoughts in the chat and in the comment section, man. Now, what do you feel about it?
Yeah, I'm not wearing this. I honestly, I don't like this. I don't like it.
How do you feel about the bag shoe matchy match?
Not mad at it, because women wear right now. I've been seeing a lot of women in Louis Vuitton slides and Louis Vuitton bags and shit like that. That's dope to me. I see a couple people with the Tory Burch slides and sandals on, and the Tory Burch bag, or the Marc Jacob bag with the I like that. But this Temu right here.
Not Temu.
The Temu.
Not Temu. I can't, people. like I said, man, this is the set it off. Y'all let me know y'all thoughts in the chat and in the comment section. We're gonna move on to the next one. Let me see what we got here. People. Make sure y'all hit that thumbs up button as well. Let me see. Where's my buttons at, man? Okay. All right, this next one is going to be, I'll call this Well, I'll save that one for last.
Mhm.
Let me see. Hold on, I can't see shit on my screen. What's up, Lady B? I see you in the chat. What's up, Rhonda? What's up, Views? I see you.
Popping out there, ladies.
If y'all got any questions, make sure y'all put those in the chat as well, man. Make sure y'all put those in the chat as well. We're gonna go through some Jordan 4 colorways later and talk about a couple restocks that's happening tomorrow. So make sure y'all are ready in the chat, man. All right. I'll just call these the Berkeys, and y'all should know what that is, man. Let me see if I can get them up on the screen for y'all. Bear with me today. The Wi-Fi's Wi-Fi. What's up? What we doing now?
He's out.
It look like your feet now.
They ain't my motherfucker. They ain't my motherfucking Jones. I'm cool with all types of slide work. I'm not playing with it. These the Birkenstocks though, huh?
Yeah, man. It's the Berkey Burks, man. Y'all know people like to bust out in their Berkeys. What is y'all thoughts in the chat in the comment section on the Berkeys, man? This is a forever no for me. And I understand for some people, you know, the comfort and y'all like, okay, that's even better question though. Fuck these Berkeys real quick.
Yeah.
If you had to choose, the girl is with you.
Yeah.
I agree, Rhonda. Are you like
the worst?
Sandals or slides? What would you prefer her to have on? Sandals or slides?
What type of slides?
It don't matter.
I don't care. I like a sandal better, but a slide is cool. As long as they're not like the Adidas slides.
Okay.
And I'm talking about the ones with the little spikes at the bottom. I'm not mad at the Yeezy slides. I like them, especially when the women got them on. But yeah, I'm not mad with either the slides or the sandals. Right. I like sandals. But I like a slide too. I like the little thong sandals.
I think I hate sandals now. I'm telling you, I think I hate sandals now just because girls be wearing those flat sandals. Like it's nothing to the shoe. It'd be like that little flat bottom, and it just be like the little thong joint in the middle where their toes go, and that's it. It is
I like them ones. I hate
don't like that shit.
Got the strap around the back of the heel. Like I hate them Jones.
I don't like nothing that your feet is just flat and like I don't like no flat shit. Period. Like
I like a flat flip flopper sandal. I ain't mad at that. Nah. I hate Jones with the little kitten heel at on the back.
Right.
I hate them Jones. Please do not ever wear them. Don't wear the.
I would prefer like you just wear slides or you put on a shoe. The sandal to me is like, what is it? It ain't nothing.
The Jones that when they walk, they pop on the back.
Yeah.
I like that.
I can't. Shout out to you, Big Brook. I can't do flats even because it don't serve no purpose to me. Like I like for a girl to wear, you know, a nice shoe so you can see that definition in her calf, man. You gotta put the shoe on so we can see that definition in your calf, man. It don't work with the flats. It ain't the same, man. It just ain't the same. I can't do the flats, man. But yeah, these are the Berkeys, people, and y'all let us know in the chat in the comment section. Wait a minute. Views are saying she's wearing everything. shout out to you, Views. I don't think everything is made for everybody's feet, man. They be having the big what is that? Rasputia feet and the flats, and it's be fucking
like the Rasputia feet when the Rasputia feet hang off the back of the joint. Like, come on, find your size. Yeah, don't have your slides super small and your feet hanging out the front, almost touching the ground or your back of your heel is scraping the ground when you walk.
That's a fact. But these are the Berkeys, people. Y'all let us know if y'all rocking with the Berkeys or no, man. All right, last but not least, let me see. Let me see what we got here. Last but not least, I'll call these the Jordan 6.5s.
Oh, 6.5.
So I'll call these the Jordan 6.5. It's in between a 6 and a 7. What's up? Wait a minute. Look at the Jordans. I look like a ballet dancer.
These shouldn't have never been fucking bought.
I can't do. I can't do.
And somebody wouldn't even know this. Somebody would be like, well, what's wrong with them?
That's a fact. These are not that. These are not the ones. This is not the ones, people. We gotta chill at some point. we gotta chill. And he felt like he killing them. He got on his cut off jean shorts.
Oh, yeah. With his black socks on.
You said they came off the table. I can't do. Y'all gotta get y'all peoples, man. Y'all gotta get y'all peoples.
But they in love. These are people
Not they in love. No, y'all gotta get y'all peoples. Y'all gotta get them right. Y'all get them right. You can't be outside trying to show somebody off and they not show off worthy.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you gotta be presentable. And this is not presentable, people. I'm sorry. This ain't that. This ain't that. Mm-hmm. All right, people. That was today's edition of Sneaker Court. Like I said, make sure y'all continue to send us pics if y'all see anybody out and about wilding. As we get into sneaker check, what's the word now?
Yeah, we had a lot of people doing their 1-2. I'm glad to see people was showing us some love in the chat.
Okay.
He's definitely showing us some love in the chat. So let's go to the chat and see exactly what the people was doing. So I know Angelia was in the chat posting, and she started the chat off today.
Wait a minute, now you gotta tell them what it is.
My fault. I'm new. Apologizing. I don't know how y'all operate over here. All right, so why can't I? Oh, all right. So it was post a picture of your favorite Jordan 4, which we want to talk about today, or what's on your wish list. So, as I said before, Angelia came in with the first 2 posts of the day. One of them being a Grell to the newer sneaker culture,
right?
People, and that's the Jordan 4 Blackcat. And then she posted another pair as well that will be releasing this month, coming in August.
All right, so let's bring up the Blackcats first. And what are your thoughts?
Love them.
The Blackcat.
Love them. I love an all black shoe for one, and this shoe right here flew under the radar for a very, very, very long time until COVID, and then it just started going crazy. And you had the sneaker community in a frenzy because the resale on these was ridiculous.
Right.
You could have retailed these at $190, and now you find these as much as $700 to $1,000, and they will be re-releasing this year for the first time in a long time. But I like this shoe. I like this shoe a lot.
All right. Have you redeemed yourself after getting jacked?
I haven't. Been jacked twice. One away free in one of our first episodes that we ever had.
Right.
3, my nephew came down here from Jersey, showed his sneaker collection off his friends, and one of my parting gifts for coming on the show was a pair of Blackcats. Also, I had a second pair. Little brother came and said, "You know what? You gave our nephew a pair. I think you should give me a pair," and took them. So now I'm left with nothing. But yeah, I can't wait for this shoe to be re-released. I'm definitely going to be grabbing it.
Okay. Y'all let us know in the chat, in the comment section, how y'all feel about the Blackcat 4. It's not a favorite for me, but I'm not mad at them. It's like Nell said, it is a cult classic now, and a collectible, and it will be big on the resale market. It's not a must for me, but if anybody wants to give me them, that would be fine. that would be fine. I'm not too keen on all black Jordans.
Yeah, these
Just thinking about it, I'm not too keen on all black Jordans. I like a little bit of color in my jeans.
these came out January 22nd, 2000, right? So if you all know, we actually sat down as a whole in 2000 in March. So these came out right before COVID hit, and once COVID hit, it just seemed like it just threw the world in a frenzy, and when the world went into a frenzy, so did the sneaker community. But this shoe right here was one of the shoes that people just could not have, and that it was bigger than the Panda Dunk. It's still bigger than the Panda Dunk. This shoe right here has a cult following, so you will see when this sneaker re-releases later on this year that you'll have a lot of people clamoring for this shoe.
Speaking of that, I did get some information, man.
Oh,
I did get some information. Now, somebody had told me, I don't know if this is true or not, so I'm going to say this is alleged, but this is what I was told. I was told that our beloved players closed down after they was doing that riot shit and everybody was stealing sneakers and everything. And that's when players closed down and they just never reopened after that.
The tragedy. Flares has been around since I've been around. It's been a mainstay of those that are from the Southwest area, especially up there from anywhere. Like, if you went to Bartram and you walked from home, you walk past players. If you've been on Woodland Avenue in your lifetime, you've rolled past players. Players one time was bigger than Foot Locker. We didn't go downtown to the gallery. We went to Woodland Avenue.
Facts. And I speak to this because a female that I was talking to told me that she misses players so much because even during times of need, like they would give her a big discount. They would let her come back and, put some money on it, whatever she needed to do. So not only is it like historic or iconic for us, like it was also helpful to those single moms.
Yeah, Players was a mom and pop shop. Right. And Players kept getting bigger and bigger as the years went on. Right. A little sneaker store. Then they added clothes, had hats, had jackets. Players was the spot to go to when you wanted a new outfit. To go when you was going out, getting a new pair of sneaks when you needed a new pair of sneaks. And we had like 3 sneaker stores on Woodland Avenue. We had Players, Sansom, and this other little joint down the street. But Players is the only one that outlasted all of them. And that's crazy that it closed down after these riots when the George Floyd joint, right?
Yeah.
That shit ain't even happen. Shut up.
That's fact. That's a fact. That's a fact. That wasn't even our issue. That wasn't even our issue. That's the thing that's so troubling about it, because it wasn't even our issue. All right, let's move back into sneaker check. What's up? What else we need to show over there?
Also, these 4s that are coming out, these are women. She posted another 4. These are 4 denim. We had the Jordan denim 1s.
Right.
That we all know a lot of y'all love. Marilyn, she showed these a couple of weeks ago when she came on. She said these are one of her favorites. This 4 right here is supposed to be a replica of that denim. As you can see on the front, it has that name plate like it had on the other one. You had an earring on that one. This has the piece for the chain on these. So, ladies, these are the 4s in conjunction with the 1s that you might have had when it came to the denims. This is hard right here. These is dope.
Yeah, I'm not mad at these at all. I do like a denim on a sneaker. I'm not mad at that. It is a denim that I think I wanted. It might be like a foam posit or something. I gotta remember, but I'm not mad at the denim on sneakers. I kind of like that.
So this sneaker releases August 9th, and it will be selling for $215, ladies. It has a bubble gum sole.
Yes, sir.
It does have a bubble gum sole, along with denim and a light style around the top. This is a shoe for you ladies. Again, it drops August 9th, and the price is $215 for these.
All right, y'all, let us know if y'all are rocking with these denim 4s. Shout out to you, Angelia. All right, let's do one more over in Sneaker check. What's up?
Perfect. Let's show Virginia some love. Virginia's been noise lately, and we all know Virginia's for lovers, right?
Supposedly.
License plates, right? Virginia's for lovers. We got my man Forel making a resurgence. Forel is doing this thing, whether it's in the world of fashion or even in music. The Clips has dropped their album, which big critically acclaimed album. They said they're bringing rap back. Also, Forel is also continuing his march with Adidas. He also has the race for humankind, and this is his shoe. It's called the Forel Jellyfish. This is another shoe that will be coming out this August right here. I can't wait for this shoe. Even though I'm a big Nike fan, I love Forel shoes, but I like this shoe. Something about this shoe I enjoy. What's making a comeback or staying, I don't know if it's a comeback or it has staying power, but we're now moving into those bigger shoes, right? Those shoes like those Balenciagas runners and shoes like that of the larger size, not those skinny narrow shoes, but shoes that have a little girth to them. And these are one of those ones. These are coming out. I think they have a $300 price tag, if I'm not mistaken. And we wanted to show Virginia some love. And these are coming out of there this month coming. And these are the Forel Jellyfishes right here. They come in four colorways.
Okay.
Yeah, I like these Jones though. I like them a lot.
I like the colorway, and I'm not mad at the design of the sneaker. I will tell y'all a quick Forel story because I'm not really allowed to talk about him. and that's what the story is. I'm not allowed to talk about Forel because before I had facial hair, like people used to say that I looked like Forel a little bit, right? So one day we're in the McDonald's line, and like this girl, the girl is like trying to holler at me, like this doing the cashier shit in the window. But I'm with my girl at the time. and the girl is still trying to holler at me. So my girl is like, I know he looked like Forel, bitch, but you better back up. And XYZ. It's just like, nah, so I'm not allowed to talk about Forel.
And
that's just what it is, man. That's what it is. But yeah, shout out to Forel and shout out to Virginia. We got peoples down there as well. Fire sneaker. I think the price tag might be a little bit high on these, but
yeah, $300 for these. But is this shoe, if you can get your hands on it, it does have some staying power and it will resell. And the reason why I say that, especially this colorway, this is the first colorway to come out. Right. So Forel dropped his first shoe, the Human Races.
Right.
The resale on them was ridiculous. They were $80, and I bought them for like $500-$600. The black and yellow ones when they first came out, because I was just like, I have to have them.
Right.
So a sneaker like this is a sneaker that if you get your hands on it, it definitely can net you a nice little profit.
That's a fact. All right, people. So that is today's edition of Sneaker Check. Shout out to everybody who posted, and y'all can continue to post your favorite Jordan 4 colorways over there, and whatever's on your wish list.
But I want to save this for one of my favorites. So I'm gonna post it in Sneaker Check, but we're gonna reference back to it when it's time to talk about our favorite 4 tonight.
All right. So before we go through the 4s, there's going to be a restock tomorrow. So tell the people what's going on now.
Oh, man, it's going to be a big restock. We heard the news earlier right here on Telemade Kicks. The collaboration, how these two mega powers came together to form one, and that's Foot Locker and Dick's. Dick's acquired Foot Locker in the sale, but Foot Locker is going to have a massive restock tomorrow. A massive restock, and it will include anything from... Let's see. I want to make sure I'm telling you the truth. We got the Jordan 4s on there, the Cements, one of T's favorites. We got the Jordan 5, the Aquas. We got the Jordan 5s, the Reimagines. We got the Jordan 12. flu games. We got the Blackcat 3s there in the middle. We got the 9, the hell they call Concords. We got the 15 Ferraris. We got the Jordan 1 lows, and we got the Columbia 1s, or the Columbia, North Carolina joints.
All right, so where is this going to be tomorrow? Tell the people again.
Foot Locker. You can find this on Foot Locker tomorrow. A massive restock. So go to your Foot Lockers app. It's probably not going to be in the store. They're appealing to the masses. Right. So they may have some in the store, but 10 o'clock tomorrow morning, they will be restocking all of these Jordans here. So that's not a bad thing.
All right, people. So if there's anything on this list that you might have missed, tomorrow's a great opportunity for you to run it back and grab something that you missed out on. It's definitely some fire in that package right there.
Absolutely. With school right around the corner for a lot of these folks, we got cats going back to school the 1st of August. We go back to school here in the Philadelphia area right after Labor Day. So that's right at the end of August, beginning of September. So if you're looking for a good shoe for your kid, grandkid, niece, nephew, or young person that's in your life back to school, they're doing a massive restock tomorrow, Foot Locker, starting at 10 a.m. on the Foot Lockers app.
All right, before we get into the Jordan 4 colorways, my niece had hit me up and was like, yo, what's the word on these Jordan 4 Undefeateds? What's happening? How can I get them? All things of that nature. So if you haven't known, Jordan 4 and Undefeated, they do a collab sometimes, or just Jordan's period. With Undefeated, they do collabs. They're saying that this may be a sneaker of the year candidate.
Yeah, for sure.
And I wasn't up on it until she brought it to my attention. So I'll show y'all what the Jordan 4 Undefeateds are, and now you can tell the people why this is like a cult thing.
All right, so let me go because I took some notes. I knew we were going to definitely talk about this. So the Jordan 4 Undefeated is a very, very rare shoe, right? And I'm going to tell you exactly why. All right. So it's originally released in 2018 as a sample pair, right? And this shoe has always had a following that people always wanted it. Undefeated as a company, the Jordan as a company, they collided and collabed, and they put out a sample pair. And people always wanted these. Like right now, I'm on a sneakers app, and if you wanted to buy these sneakers, the Undefeated Jordan 4, $30,000.
Crazy.
Now, they're actually releasing this to the public, and they started releasing these as early as
they did a raffle. I think the raffle ended. You had to enter for the raffle. I think yesterday was the last day to enter for the raffle, and then they're going to be doing a draw like how they do any other draws, and then they're going to have a general release on the Undefeated website or the Undefeated app on Saturday.
Yeah. So this was like a military type of situation here. So it's bringing, and the reason why they're bringing this back is to celebrate the 20th anniversary of one of Jordan's most iconic shoe. First dropped in 2005, and it just represents, as this is saying, a collaboration between the sneaker boutique and the Jordan brand, and this is one of the first collaborations. Right? Iconic sneaker broke the mold and reimagined the design process of Forest, which we've never seen before. We've never seen somebody collab and take it, design, and put it and make it into their own. We see a lot of people doing them now, like Virgil and a lot of others, but they were one of the first to do it, which makes this such an iconic and distinctive shoe. But distinctive military green and camel colorway paired with black and orange trim makes it a standout from any other release ever. The use of premium material and attention to detail throughout the design adds to the shoe's unique and sought after status, making it a grail piece for any sneakerhead.
That's a fact.
So now, being it's the 20th anniversary from 2005 to now, they are re-releasing the shoe. It's made of premium olive green suede. The sneaker features strong orange and black accents, Velcro tongue patch. Never seen that before. And reminiscent of the military flight jackets and premium details.
I need a military flight jacket, man.
Absolutely. So you know how your name is on there when you got
right.
They did a big one with this one. So this shoe is actually releasing August 2nd on the Nike Sneakers app, and it's releasing for $325 if you're picked.
Right.
We already know, T. We already know. We got one person already that's going to get picked.
Okay.
Tina Renee is going to probably win these in the sneaker and on the, she wins everything. So we already know that she's probably going to win. But if you are looking to get this shoe, I would advise you, if you're looking to stock to resell, stock to have, whatever the case may be, this is that shoe. You ask us all the time, which shoes make money now? Which shoes make money? T, what should I be buying? This right here. Again, views, the price is $325. It is releasing to the public, the general public, without going to go through hoops and raffles.
Right.
It's releasing for $325. But my New Yorkers, my New York people.
Yeah, they got an in-store for the New Yorkers.
They have an in-store for you people, and I think it's unfair. But
they got an in-store in some major cities like Los Angeles, New York, I think Miami maybe, and I think maybe Atlanta may be on that list as well. They excluded us. They don't give a fuck about us, but it's okay.
So today, for raffle day in Los Angeles, they had a pop-up shop there. They had locations in New York City, Las Vegas, San Francisco, Phoenix. That happened today. A direct launch again is August 2nd. And I was wrong. The flight jacket is actually $325, but the shoe is retailing at $225.
Okay.
On that day of August 2nd. So you'll be able to do that.
All right, so like Noah was saying, people, if you're looking for a sneaker to cop and resell for a nice flip, this would be one of those ones. I like the military colorway. I don't need the sneaker, but I do think it's fire. And if you're a collector, this will be a nice collector's piece. And if you want to do reselling, or if you just want a sneaker, it's a fly sneaker. So it's fire. However you look at it.
Would you wear this if you were able
to? Yeah, I will wear those.
I would too. I like this colorway. I'm a huge fan of green and black and orange together. It is this, you're going to see some people with this on walking the streets. These sneakers are highly coveted, and if you are able to get your hands on it, congratulations, because you have one of them ones.
Yeah, so this is right on time as we're talking about Jordan 4s today. So be on the lookout for these people. And we got a question before we go into the Jordan 4 colorways. Now, what would you say?
Are the Bred 11s coming back out? They may. That's one of my top 5s of all time. I love that shoe. But that's the shoe that they release a lot. Unlike other breads, right? They don't release the 4 breads enough. But the 11 breads do get fairly reoccurring release. We always know you're going to see a Bred 11 around Christmas time. Even though this year they're supposed to be releasing a Jordan 4 Blackcat, but we're supposed to be seeing a Jordan 11 Gammas that look like the Breds a little bit. Instead of having the red, there's the blue. We got them coming out around that time. But yeah, you can find on these resale sites like GOAT or StockX, you can find a pair of Bred 11s fairly cheap because they've mass produced and they release them often.
Yeah, they're not too bad. They're not too bad in the resale market.
They just the lows 2 weeks ago. So 2-3 weeks ago, we seen the Jordan Low 11 Breds that just came out. So go find you some. And you can find them at a great price, probably still around retail on those sites because they release them a lot.
Yeah, that's a fact. All right. Lady B is saying why they're not on the sneakers app yet. They're not on the sneakers app yet because that sneaker kind of causes like pandemonium.
Yeah, that's a
like the undefeated shit. Like y'all just looking at it like a sneaker, but in the culture, like that sneaker causes a certain kind of pandemonium. So they're trying to keep the information about the release is like a quiet thing. It's like those who know. So that's why we are here to give y'all the information because it's a those who know kind of thing. So it's not going to pop up on the sneakers app probably till like a couple days before that jaw drops. So you're not going to see it like that until maybe a couple days before it drops.
And August 2nd is actually Friday. Right? So like get ready because it's coming. Saturday. I'm sorry, Saturday is August 2nd. And that sneaker drops August 2nd on the sneakers app. So remember, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time is when you see your releases on the sneakers app. So if you're looking for that shoe, have your size right, have your payment information stored, and make sure you put the notification bell on so once it comes up, you can just hit the button and put yourself in the queue for that release.
All right, let's go through a couple Jordan 4 colorways. But before we get into that, I'll ask you, where does Jordan 4 rank in your Jordan rankings?
Top 2. Top 2. And the reason why I say 2 is because I told y'all my number one favorite Jordan of all time is the Bread 11.
Right.
And the Bread 4 comes right behind that. This is a sexy shoe. So number 2 will be the Jordan 4. Might kind of be number 1 if you really ask me. I got more Jordan 1s than I got Jordan 12s. I love the 4s.
That's a fact. 4s is my favorite. Sometimes I would battle with the 3, but overall Jordan's 4s would definitely be my favorite, and it's probably the sneaker that I have the most colorways in. So shout out to the Jordan 4s. Y'all let us know in the chat and the comment section. What is Jordan 4s to you? And what is your favorite colorways? And let's see what we got going on here. All right. In this top row, we got with a sneaky release that a lot of people, were on the fence about. But I've also seen people saying that this is a sneaker that's going to come back to haunt people because when they have it in person, they saying that they fucking love it.
Love it. I slept, but I was woken up this weekend. Actually, Saturday, I was with my little brother out being a grown up. And my other cousin had these on, and they just had released that Friday, and he had these on. And when I tell you, I looked at them about 4 or 5 times.
Right.
I was like, damn, they're not bad.
Right.
I said, yo, these are, and they made this, the quality of the shoe was made great. Like the material they used, it made the shoe look amazing.
Right. So if y'all don't know, this is the Jordan 4 Rare Air, just released, similar to maybe like a bread / what is that, like New York Nick jaw called? So it's similar to that, but a fire sneaker. I slept on it too, but it is one of those sneakers that when you see in person, it does pop out
for sure.
And it's like, oh, all right, yeah, they fire.
Yeah, they fire. When you see them in person, you'll be like, all right, these ain't bad. I actually like these. These are still on the sneaker shelves in stores, so go take a look. You might like them when you see them in person. You know, I don't think sometimes pictures do sneakers justice, and then you see them in person, man, they kind of hot, and this is that one.
Facts. So shout out to the Rare Air. All right, we got the OG white cements. Also right there, also just released, also want to be in the restocks tomorrow. I don't think we do speak about this sneaker a lot, but so what?
Can't never speak too much on the sneaker. This is the sneaker I licked. Always tell the people this is the sneaker I licked in the intro video.
All right.
Super dope shit.
Arguably the greatest sneaker ever made. Arguably, it just is what it is, man. It's the Jordan 4 white cement, man. It's the do the right thing sneaker. It's the
man. He's not that a man. Sketch or Screech or something like that. He stepped on his shoe. He was like,
right. He was like, your J's is fucked up. He was like, I just bought these. This is also it's got to be the shoes. It's got to be the shoes. So if y'all remember the commercial with Spike Lee and Jordan, this sneaker holds a lot of nostalgia. You've seen Dwayne Wayne wearing these in Different World. You've seen these probably on the majority of a lot of celebrities. It's an iconic sneaker that'll never go out of style, and I will fight for this as my favorite sneaker of all time.
Ooh.
Yeah. So that's what it is, people. It's the Jordan 4 white cement. Clean and comfortable. All right, how do you feel about the White Thunders?
Oh, I actually got a pair of White Thunders. I was actually pleasantly surprised when I got them because I like how the black and white contrast was. We hadn't seen that before on a Jordan.
Right.
Before. And the Thunder had a lot of success. We had the black and yellow Thunder.
Yeah, I got the black and red Thunders. I got the yellow lightning joints. I slept on this sneaker, but every time I see somebody wearing them, I'll be like, they fire.
Yeah, it's fire. We here in Philly, our primary colors is black and white. That's all y'all always see me with black and white hoodie on or black and white. But we love black and white here, and that's a dope colorway right there. Go ahead.
So these are the White Thunders. Y'all let us know in the chat in the comment section if y'all like these or no. Slept on.
Super slept on. So while we wait for T to get back in order, we know his Wi-Fi be Wi-Fi. Tell us in the comment section which is your favorite Jordan 4. Just think about all the sneakers that we talked about over the years. Think about all the sneakers that we shown y'all. Just think about the sneakers that we even previewed tonight so far with Angelia's Blackcats or the denim ones that we just talked about that's releasing soon, or the Undefeated.
They tried to kidnap me, man.
Exactly. Or the ice style.
They tried to kidnap me, y'all. All right, let's see what else is on that list, man. Let's see what else we got here, man. Let's see what else we got. All right, how do you feel about the military blues?
Got them just because they were a 4. It's like sometimes you be like, I don't want them, but then you push to getting them because you're so fond of a silhouette. And the military 4 is definitely in the collection over there. I like this shoe, another clean shoe. You can't go wrong with white. White in a color always pops. We talked about that last week when we were talking about the 3s.
Right.
How you liked white with that, and this is how I feel about a 4. That white and that color that they add as an accent goes beautifully.
That's a fact. I see y'all in chat, and we're gonna get to those colors. I'm torn on the militaries because I'm a fan of the cement. I think if they had the cement on the toe instead of that plain gray, it would have been. I don't know if it would have been better, but I'm just a fan of the cement, so I'm kind of torn on that part. But I do think this is clean without the cement. Yeah, and certain colors do pop even without the cement.
Yeah.
So I'm not mad at it. All right, let's see what else we got over there, people. I see y'all trying to get to the pine greens. Let's see. This is SB Navies. What are these for you?
The SB Navies is definitely. It's funny because the hype that surrounded the SB Pines was ridiculous. We had people fighting, we had people dying, we had people doing all kind of craziness to get the SB Pines. But then the blues came out, the blue ones, and that kind of had it. It wasn't a dud, but it wasn't as big of a release like everyone thought it was. I love my favorite color is blue. Any interpretation of blue, I love blue, but I'm just not overwhelmed with these like I was with the pine greens.
So did you leave these on the shelf?
Left them actually. I did not get these. These were not a cop because we got so many variations of these already. We got the military blues, which is a blue colorway. You got, I left these. I did.
All right. Lady B is asking why are they called the Thunder? So just the nickname of the Thunder is supposed to like signify like boisterous colors, thunderstorms, things of that nature. But it's not nothing like super thought out. It's just a nickname. Like it's just a nickname on why they call it a Thunder, because those certain colorways are supposed to be like striking colors.
Absolutely.
She's asking, are the 4s more comfortable than the 3s? What's your thoughts?
To me, they are. Just
Right.
because the 4 is made and how the 3 is made. I like a 4, the feel of a 4 more than I like the feel of a 3.
Yeah, I think for me the 4s are more comfortable. The 3s are just as comfortable, but the 4s feel like pillows to me.
Yes. I'm a quick story on these right here. These are the Jordan 4 Fears. And I remember camping out, and this had to be, when did these come out originally? 2000.
Had to be early 2000s, yeah.
Yeah, like in the 2013, 12, 13, 14, 15 year.
Right.
Camped out at Cherry Hill Mall. That was the nearest, that was the closest mall I knew I could get into to where it was 5 or 6 sneaker stores in there. Foot Locker and all that, right? I camped out at 2:30, 3 o'clock in the morning to get these. Got up to the point, sold out. And remember, sneakers don't go on sale till 10 a.m. So if I'm on at 2:33, about time the mall open at 8 and they start letting you come in to get warm or to get out of the rain or whatever element you're in, sitting in those lines, and then to hear, yo, we sold out. I was devastated that day. And back then we didn't have StockX. We didn't have these places that we can go to and get them resold. The culture wasn't there yet for that.
Right.
And I was sick, and I've been sick, and I wanted these so long until they released last year. And the first thing I got was these when they came out.
Super fire sneaker. I never had this colorway, but definitely a super fire sneaker. I'm not mad at it at all. I will add it at some point. Yeah, it's clean. I like the white spectacles on the bottom. That's fire.
Absolutely. First came out in 2013. So
she said, "Did you cry?"
I probably did. I probably got on my lost it. Cherry Hill Malls in New Jersey. Remember, we live in Philly, so we had to go a whole nother state. And where we live, it's not that far, depending on what part of the city you live in. Just across, if we was in Southwest, I wasn't West at the time, so I had to go from West all the way over to Cherry Hill, New Jersey. And I was I was pissed that I didn't get upset. But now I got them. So it's the story of how we love shoes and how a certain shoe can spawn a story and how you became a sneakerhead or how a shoe became a shoe worthy of your attention. And that's one of my stories.
It's a fact. All right, people, if y'all don't know, this is the Jordan 4 Bread reimagined. So it's the closest thing to the OG Bread Jordan 4, except these are made with leather instead of the original suede. How do you feel about these, and do you have them now?
Yes, and I have them right next to the original Bread 4s. Before the Bread 4 to me is the greatest, one of the greatest shoes of all time. Really 1 or 2, The leather when it came out, I just had to have it. Because anytime any colorway like this comes out in this shoe, you got to get it.
Right.
They did a good job with these. The leather was solid. The leather was a solid leather, and it sits right over there in the case, right next to the bread. The fourth shoe down, you'll see the original ones, and you'll see the reimagined ones over there. Yeah.
All right, I have these as well. I will say, I do prefer the suede over the leather, but I love the leather too, only because it's like it'll last longer and it'll like look more cleaner, but the suede pops more. But I do have these and I do wear these, but I'll probably never wear my breads.
Never wear the bread.
Right, but I do wear these, and I will be dropping a video with these soon because I'm going to swap out the laces to some leather laces to match the leather on the sneaker.
Okay, that's different.
Right, so I'll be dropping that soon, so make sure y'all look out for that. How do y'all feel about the bread for Reimagines, and which one do you prefer more, the leather or the suede?
The suede is always the ones that I'm preferring more, but the leather ones right here is just a strong second. It's right there.
Facts.
It's right behind it.
Facts. Yeah, I love the sneaker, and if not my favorite, then my second favorite sneaker ever. So it is what it is. It is what it is. All right, now we got the Red Thunder.
Yep.
How do you feel about the Red Thunder?
It was cool. I passed on these, but when you see them on people's feet, you stop. You're like, damn, they crazy. I should have got them when I had the opportunity to, but I passed on these, as I said 4 other times.
All right, I do have these, and I have worn these like once or twice, and you do get looks. I did swap the laces out for some sneakerhead laces, so I upped mine a little bit. But yeah, this is a fire colorway. Definitely a showstopper. I'm not mad at the Red Thunders at all. I like the shoe.
Absolutely.
I wear them for certain occasions.
Okay.
Like I wore them to my son's graduation because their school colors was red. So it made perfect sense.
Passed on these, but they hot.
That's a fact.
You don't wear no more. You got to go on this free sale site to get them.
Facts. All right, let's see what else we got over here. We talked about the Blackcats.
Mm-hmm.
How do the ladies feel about these pink fours? I think this was an underrated shoe.
Very underrated, and a lot of guys you see wearing these.
That's a fact.
You see a lot of dudes wearing these. Jim Jones, to be exact. Cameron, to be exact. This shoe was should have been released everywhere.
Right.
It's actually a cement that's pink.
Right.
Cement on the toe. I mean, not the toe, on the thing that holds the lace.
The midsole and the eyelets.
It's hot. It's a hot shoe.
Right. Yeah, I think this. I'm not even a pink fan, but I think this shit is fire. I think this shit is fire. And even as a man, I would wear these. And I don't even wear pink, but I would definitely wear these, and I would definitely buy a pair for my shorty.
For sure, definitely would. He's retailed at $215. They're not too much more over on retail when you go to StockX or sneaker. I mean, StockX or GOAT. Yeah, this shoe right here got some stand power. It's a dope shoe when you see it on when you put it out and you wear it. It's dope.
That's a fact. Y'all let us know in the chat and in the comment section if y'all are rocking with these pink cement fours. I think they're fire.
It's like these right here remind me of the time I was living in New York for maybe like a year and a half due to work, and I was in Harlem. Right. Like this just reminds me of Harlem. Like when I think of Harlem, I think like this. And these kind of go with the eclecticness of a Harlem. This right here is just fire.
It's like they flashy, but it's not over the top flashy.
Absolutely.
It's like a subtle flashy, which makes it even better. So
yeah, this hot.
Yeah, I'm not mad at those fours at all. I'm not mad at them at all. All right, we're getting lost, people. What happened?
He's crazy though.
They're definitely crazy. All right, let me see if I can bring them back up for y'all. We got to get back to the list, people.
The list is the list.
Bear with me. The Wi-Fi is Wi-Fi.
It's amazing how many things this man got.
That's a fact.
Like this, they never gonna go out. They gonna always.
A fact. We're at Jordan 40, man.
Exactly.
All right, the Sylvesters. What's the word? The bricks.
We just talked about the Undefeated and how Undefeated kind of started that trend, first shoe to be a collab. This is the first shoe Michael Jordan allowed Nike Air to be changed.
Right.
He put Bike Air. He allowed Sylvester to put Bike Air on these, and this shoe is amazing. This is the first time on a 4 that we've seen a Nike swoosh that far down.
Facts.
And this shoe, the colorway, amazing. The design, ridiculous. The shoe, iconic. One of my favorite shoes of all time. To me,
damn, one of your favorites of all time.
And to me, this might be my shoe of the year. This came out in March of 2025. This might be my shoe of the year because the colorway was innovative. It was supposed to be the color of a brick.
Right.
The brownstones that's in New York. So that's just from New York, biking and all that. That's his thing. And this is supposed to be the recreation of the brick that's taken from out of that. And these are hot.
These are super fire. I'm probably mad that I passed on them just because it's also another one of those sneakers that you got to see in person to get the full effects. Like you might be on the fence about, is that red too brightish? Is it going to be like clownish? But it's it's all red, but it's not clownish red.
Not clownish.
Like,
exactly.
Right.
It's not Ronald McDonald red.
Right. So yeah, those is fire.
The packaging, like they made, like let me show y'all. I got them right here. They like that. They are still in the box right at arm's length. They put the package and they made the box look like a brick. They made a brick out the box. The box is supposed to be a brick. Nike Bike Air on it look like a used brick.
Right.
Like the shoe is crazy. Like the packaging is insane. Like look how it's supposed to be. Like this is supposed to be.
That's crazy.
Brick. And you pull them out, and the shoe just it looks at you and it smiles. There's certain shoes that you just get like you can't you can talk about it at length and detail because it's so crazy. That's a dope shoe. T, this might be I ain't gonna lie to you.
What's up?
Might be top 3 sneakers of all time.
Damn, he just moved these into the top 3 of all time, ladies and gentlemen. He just moved these into the top 3 of all time.
Oh man, top 3.
Y'all let us know y'all thoughts, man. These is fire. I ain't mad at you. I ain't mad at you. View said you gotta lick those. View said you gotta lick them.
I gotta lick. You know what's crazy? Little birdie has been chirping all over. You heard it here. We showed it here before too. But they said these might be coming out in blue, right?
Wow.
Because of his affiliation with LA.
Right.
He's from New York, showed New York some love.
Right.
You know, but he also wants to show some love to a place that he's done a lot of biking and a lot of skateboarding and a lot of things like that. And that's over in LA, which is a blue.
Okay.
The deep blue, and when you see these, it's like a royal blue. They're super, super, super crazy. So if you're a fan of these, you might also be a fan of the blue ones that are supposed to be coming out real soon.
I ain't mad at that. Shout out to Sylvester. All right, they was asking for these. I seen y'all in the chat asking for these. These are the Yellow Thunders. They were the black and yellow Thunders.
I couldn't get these T because they reminded me of little kids' sneaks.
I can't.
Because every little every
yeah, all the little kids they have them.
every little person with little feet had these, and I'm like, yo, come on, these.
Yeah, all the little kids did have them, but that's kind of funny because that actually made me want them. I didn't want them because I had the black and red ones, but then when I saw everybody wearing these jaws, I was like, yeah, they is kind of fire. They is kind of fire. So
yellow throw you off. You feel like, damn, is this childish?
Right.
But when you see them, it was like, damn, they is kind of hot. But I was like, no, there's too many kids with these.
Right. So I seen people in the chat saying they would equate these to the Bruins or maybe the Pittsburgh Steelers, whatever it may be. But yeah, I like the colorway. It's fire. These are the black and yellow Thunders, people. Let me see what else we got over here. All right. OGs. Do we need to speak about the OGs or do you already know?
Let them know. I don't think they really understand what they has talking about. They don't understand.
Oh man, this sneaker is heaven on earth, man.
Heaven on earth.
The sneaker is heaven on earth. So we spoke to y'all about the reimagined, which were the leather pair. This is the suede pair. So now that y'all have seen both, y'all let us know, do y'all like the look of the leather or the suede better? Also seen in multiple TV shows, always worn by celebrities, a sneaker that'll never go out of style. If it's not in your top 5 Jordans, then you don't know Jordans. And that's just what that is. Do you have any other words for these though?
They historical. These is like Malcolm X, Martin Luther King. These is up there with the legends like that. Like these is then these. It's like that amazing. These right here are ridiculous. I remember seeing these on the episode of Martin.
Right.
Martin always wore Jordans always wore Jordans. Anything on his feet, sneaker wise, was always a Jordan. And he had these on. Him and Will had these on in an episode. Right. Either Fresh Prince or the Martin Show. And these is the fucking greatest shoe ever.
I can't be mad at it. I love this shoe so much as a kid. If y'all seen my sneaker video, I wore that the whole sole down to the bubble pops. that's how much I wore these sneakers as a kid. I used to ride my bike in these joints, riding from Upper Darby back to Philly, and I wore these sneakers to death. And I'm so happy that I have a brand new fresh pair that I won't wear unless it's like a life or death situation. But yeah, this sneaker means everything.
Yep, because they don't retro these often. And when they do, they sell out super quick. I went on Go, I think it was, and Flight Club, and I got these for $750.
That's a fact.
I had to care.
That's a fact. I had to pay like $550 for mine.
I didn't care. I said, I need these. I want these, and these need to come home with me.
That's a fact. Yeah, it don't matter the price on these. If you want them, you just gotta pay it. It's a sneaker that you gotta have, man. It's just a sneaker that you gotta have. The original OG, bred for people. All right, let's see what else we got here. Do we need to talk about the Midnight Navies? Let me see. I'll pull them up real quick. I think this is a nice, clean, sexy shoe.
But that's why I said the SB4s kind of look like these.
Right.
And the reason why people stayed away from the SB4s a lot
is these is better.
These just came out right before.
And these is better. And these is better. I got these, and it's clean, and it's the closest thing to the original white cement. The only thing that's different is where it's navy, it would be black, and that navy pops as well. So it's like, this is a fire shoe. It's so clean. It's like almost a perfect sneaker.
These, they still in the box. They haven't even hit the case yet. That's how.
Oh, mine's is in a case. Mine's is in a case.
These ridiculous right here.
Yeah, these is fire, man. What's up, they Slaughter Gang? What up? Slaughter Gang, what up? All right, let's see. We'll do a couple more colorways over here. Let me see. I got those Oreos, but we don't need to talk about those. How do you feel about the University Blues?
University Blues is another one of those ones. You should have got them if you couldn't. If you should have got them, if you got them, congratulations. This shoe is also another one of those ones that sits high on people's list of dope.
That's a fact. I'm mad I don't have them.
I'm mad as well because they actually did something different to the tongue of this shoe.
Right.
Had done it any other shoe. Also, that University Carolina blue, amazing, along with the cement.
Facts.
Makes it like it just creates hysteria.
Yeah, I'm mad that I don't have these and that I missed out on them when they dropped. I will add them at some point. Right now, they should be around $450 to $500 in certain sizes. It's definitely a collector's piece. If you are a collector or a super sneakerhead, I don't know if they will re-release these at any point. It may be 10, 15 years before they do that. Sure. But a super fire sneaker.
Absolutely. These pay homage to his time in the University of North Carolina. Michael Jordan actually PE'd these to the University of North Carolina's team. So these are, as they're calling them, like a close resemblance to the ones that he gave to the North Carolina team, which was just for players only. But then they dropped these for the masses and people just went crazy. As T said, yes, this shoe is retailed for $200 back in 2021 and is now on a GOAT and Sneakers app for around $450 to $500.
That's a fact. They fire.
All
right, let's see what else we got going on over here, people. We gotta bring these into the mix. we gotta bring these into the mix. And I've seen people in the chat asking about them. So what's the word though?
Oh man, you kidding me? This shoe made me like green again. Philly, the Eagles are green. Their jerseys, their old school jerseys that they've been wearing and they re-released are this color green. This green is also the color green of the Celtics in Boston, which we hate. But when you see this shoe up close with the bubblegum sole to just give it that pop, this shoe is probably the greatest collab colorway that they may have came out with. And it's so simple, but it's amazing. Damn, that green is so good. When you see a green in person, like it's just crazy. I haven't even worn mine. They're still sitting there. They probably won't get worn. They're so hot. Hi.
Lady B, the Celtics ain't the champs no more, but it's okay.
One more time.
It's okay. I'm mad that I missed out on these. I will be adding these at some point. I seen a girl wearing these, and that's when it was like, nah,
stupid.
I gotta get them.
I played myself a little bit, and the reason why I say I played myself, I got these when the hype was hype. I couldn't get these. They were only releasing these at the skateboard shops and whatever. Couldn't get them on Sneakers app. So I said, fuck it, I'm going to go to GOAT and I'm going to order these.
Right.
I paid $500 for these. Retail was $225. Reason why I said I played myself, because right now, if you go on these apps, because people has gotten these and they've been sitting on them, these are around $350 to $500.
Okay.
My size of a 10 is $460. 8.5 for T is $310.
I'm not mad at that. That's a great price.
It's not bad for these shoes right here. They are made well. They're made different than the 4. The 4 leather kind of, if you know about a 4. But these, the leather on here, the quality on the shoe is super sexy, super dope. It even smells good. Inside of here in the toe, in the flat, you have the tongue. You have Air Jordan in there, along with the Nike SB on the bottom, right? The signify the collab with the sneaker, the skateboard brand. Get the gray, the green, dope shoes. So when you see the blue ones, and then you see these, you can see why people went crazy for these.
Right. Super fire sneaker. Super.
Okay.
All right. She's asking for a price in the men's 7.
All right, let's get you a price in the men's 7 so you can go there and buy them tonight.
Let's get you a price. Views. Super fire sneaker, definitely high in the list, man. Definitely high in the list. That shoe is sexy. I don't care what nobody say. That's a sexy shoe. Super sexy shoe. And I love the bubblegum on the bottom. The bubblegum hints on the bottom. Fire. Did we lose now, y'all? No, it's frozen, y'all. No, got frozen, y'all. We're gonna leave them just like that. Let me see what's next, man. Let me see what's next. And y'all can put your favorites in the chat as well. We spoke on the Blackcats, the fire red. This is an OG colorway. I wasn't ever a big fan of this particular color, but it does mean something just because this is in the original 4-pack of colors. That might be it. The yellow lightnings. I have these. I haven't worn them yet. A sneaky fire underrated sneaker. That yellow definitely pops. I haven't worn them yet, but I'll probably wear them like next summer or something like that. Next summer or next fall, I'll break these out. But let me know if y'all like the yellow lightning. What's a red, white, and blue for, Lady Bay? Maybe the what? I'll see what the what's.
I'm back, man. My fucking phone died.
Let's see if Nell's back alive, y'all.
My phone died.
Yeah, Helen, these are the yellow lightnings. Now, what's your thought on these?
Remember, I passed on these, and I actually remember I got them for you a couple years ago. Was able to get them. I passed on these. I kind of passed on these with a bias.
Right.
I thought they was too yellow, but when you see them in person, they ridiculous.
Right.
These remind me of the old Wu-Tang Clan colorway.
Right.
This is a hot shoe in person. I slept because I'm like, man, it's too hot. I mean, it's too bright. But when you see these on people's feet and you see them in person, they're ridiculous.
Right. All right, Nell, see if you could find a price for the ladies and the SB Plans, 7 in men's and 8 in men's.
All right, so for the ladies that are 7 in men's, you're looking at $400. For the SB Pons and the 7 men's. And then what was the other one? An 8?
It's an 8 and a 7.
All right. So in the men's 8, you're $335. I'm going to tell you like this. I will size up a size because this shoe is not your ordinary regular shoe.
Right.
Not ordinary regular Jordan. 4, it's made like a skateboard shoe, so it has a little different consistency like that. So I would always advise sizing up. This shoe kind of
if it's not an OG colorway, go a half size up at least.
For sure. So in this right here, if you are a 7, you're not making a mistake going to an 8. If you're an 8, you're not making a mistake going from it to an 8.5 to a 9. You're not. And you will your feet will say thank you because of the collaboration with this skateboard shoe and the Jordan coming together made a little narrower shoe than we're used to seeing.
Right. All right, another colorway that went under the radar or people were on the fence about, but also when I seen in person was that purple 4.
Yeah, that purple 4 crazy. Which one? The Orchard? Oh no, the all purple Joker Jones.
The Canyon purple 4s.
Yeah.
So I'll bring those up. And y'all let me know in the chat in the comment section. Yeah, this sneaker is another one of those that when you see it in person, it looks way better.
Yes. When we actually dogged this shoe out.
Right.
We reviewed this shoe a couple of years ago, and I'm gonna let y'all know exactly when that was. These sneakers released in 2022. that just lets y'all know the longevity of TaylorMade kicks we were on back then.
Right.
And we talked about this show. We talked about the suede and how it looked like it was a rough suede and a bad suede and just looked bad. Mistakenly wrong. When you see these sneakers in the store or you see them up close, this is actually a great made shoe.
Facts. I fuck with it. Y'all let us know in the chat in the comment section if y'all like the purple. She said on a small foot they're fire.
Yo, they only look, so they retail, ladies, check this out. These retailed at $200 back in 2022. These are trending on StockX for under retail. A lady's, let's say if you're a woman 7, you're $217. You're $17 over retail.
Right.
If you are size 5 in men's, actually a men's 5, which would be a woman's 7,
6.5,
6.5, 7.
Yeah, 6.5
is $173. So you're trending under retail on this shoe, ladies. The 4 is absolutely a woman's shoe all day long. It looks, your feet look sexy in them no matter the size.
That's a fact.
They made 4s, and women can wear this shoe without looking like a basketball shoe. Y'all can wear it, and it actually is a good looking shoe on your foot, no matter the size.
That's a fact. I might have to circle back to these and add these at some point.
Dope shoe.
Yeah, they're definitely a dope shoe. All right, let's see what else we got over here. All right, these unions. When these unions first dropped, I hated them. But they've become a cult classic, and I love them now.
You like these?
Yeah. Every time I see somebody wearing them, I'll be like, why don't I have them? Like, and y'all gotta understand that this sneaker probably retailed at like $225, $200, and now it might be like a couple thousand.
Yeah, they're worth some money.
Right. So it's a collab with Union, and this is the black pair. The picture doesn't really do the justice that the sneaker shows in person, and it's like one of those sneakers that's a statement sneaker.
Yeah, it's a statement sneaker. There's like a rich person's like this. Like
Yeah.
Out to like a Roof Chris or a Steak 48. You wear this shoe,
Right?
They looking at you like, all right, he got money.
Facts. So it's definitely a statement piece, and it's a money sneaker.
Yeah.
It's definitely a money sneaker.
Definitely a money sneaker, absolutely.
That's a fact. Shout out to the unions. All right, that might be it for Jordan 4 colorways. Let me see.
Ladies, y'all got a couple of colorways that y'all definitely might want to look at into. You know, you got the mint green joints that T just passed a little while ago. They are a hot shoe in the sneaker community for the women. I've seen a lot of women with those on. They were just were released not too long ago. And then also another shoe. Seafoams, yep, those are hot. If you see them in person, they are ridiculous. But there's another shoe that is playing on the Jordan 4 that a lot of people love. And that is the Travis Scott 4 right there. And that is a collab that a lot of people consider another Grail shoe.
That's a fact.
This shoe retailed at $225 in 2018, and this shoe right now still is a hot commodity, and you're not getting this shoe for under $800. You're just not.
That's a fact.
Yeah, so crazy. How you feel about this shoe, T?
I didn't like it at first, but it grew on me,
and
I understand what it means to the culture.
Yes.
So it's definitely an iconic or legendary colorway and a big collab with Travis Scott. So I'm not mad at it. I wouldn't grab it, but I'll take it as a gift.
So you see, you got these, right?
Right.
And remember, we just talked about the Carolina 4s, right? With the cement on the side. Which ones would if you had both of these sitting in front of you, which ones are you picking?
I'm definitely going original UNC 4.
Doing the same thing.
Yeah,
these is cool, but they cooler, right? The gray. I like the blue.
Right, and these may even be worth more money than the original UNC fours, but I would prefer the UNC.
Yeah, I'm still picking a 4 all day. Absolutely.
That's a fact.
Absolutely.
That's a fact.
Absolutely.
All right, I think that is it over here for right now. I'm not mad at the M&M Carhartt 4s. They like 10, 20,000. Oh, I need these right here.
All right.
Wait a minute.
I was going to ask you that. I was going to say, how do you feel about the 9.5 collab Jordan 4?
Wait a minute. We almost got carried away. This has always been one of my personal favorite colorways.
Okay.
This is a play on the 9.5 Air Max colorway, the OG colorway, and they put that on the 4. And yeah, these are fire to me. And this is a sexy shoe for me.
Yes,
a sexy shoe for me. How do you feel about them?
Oh man, it's different. It's dope because it's our childhood back again with the 9.5s.
Right.
And they put it in the 4. 225 was the sneaker release. When it released for retail, and right now the sneaker, you can't get the sneaker for under $400.
That's a fact.
You know, actually, you know what? 8.5 is $385, and the 10 is $350. So they not too far off. $335, not too bad. So if you like this colorway, which a lot of people love this colorway, because we always talk about the Air Max 9.5s and that being an OG, they collabed with the Jordan brand and came up with that colorway, that neon green. Gray and black.
All right, I'm trying to see if I could find the what's for somebody in the chat before we get up out of here, because they was talking about a red, white, and a blue colorway, something like that.
Red, white, and blue.
Yeah, that's why I was like, I don't know, about a red, white, and blue colorway like it's Jordans, but all right. Yeah, the what's would be the closest to like having red, white, and blue.
Oh, okay.
The what's have like 8 different colors on it.
Yeah, I would never get them. They are horrible. I'm sorry, whoever asked that. But the closest ones that you can get for red and white are the red cements.
No, she said red, white, and blue.
Oh, wow.
So yeah, the what's are hold on. I said red and black. And so red and black would be the Red Thunders.
Yeah, Red Thunders.
What is royal blue in 4s?
Royal blue in 4s? Does SB Navy 4s? Or the military 4s?
Maybe military.
The military 4s?
Yeah, maybe military. I don't know. The blue is like not really a prominent color in 4s.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, I want to talk about these pizzas real quick because I saw somebody do a sneaker review on these, and no, it's actually a pretty dope sneaker.
Okay.
Because I thought the same thing. Like, that's horrible just saying pizza, but when you actually see the sneaker in hand, it's fire and it has a lot of details involved in it.
What's the connection from?
I don't know, but it's something about these that it's just different.
Okay,
it's just different.
I can see them doing the pieces on the 13s because of the last shot,
right?
And him supposedly having the flu. I mean, the food poisoning from it. But that's okay. So they're only in grade school.
No, I think they're in all sizes, but it's just limited. It's like super limited. It's like a limited release. It's like a super limited release, but the sneaker has like a lot of hidden details in it, and it has like a crazy box. You know how I am about boxes.
You like boxes,
so yeah, it's just something about it that spoke to me.
Okay,
something about it that spoke to me. Yeah, but I think that's it for the major 4 colorways, people. Yeah, I think that's it for the major 4 colorways. Here's a blue. This is military blue. Yeah, I don't know.
Who's trying to get them?
It was Janine saying she's looking for a blue.
The SB4s would be a good blue. I mean, the SB4s would be a good blue because that's the dark navy blue.
Yeah, she wants a royal blue though.
Oh, they don't got royal blue other than the military force.
Maybe they have this Royal Sport. Let me see. Metro Sport 4. Maybe that'll work for you, Janine. She says she's looking for certain colors for a sneaker ball. Yeah, but that's all the Spotlight Jordan 4 colorways, people. Continue to let us know y'all favorites in the chat and in the comment section. Now before we get up out of here, how did you feel about Boys in the Hood on your show, man?
Young boy.
I definitely thought he was out of here. I definitely thought he was out of here.
I'm like, who want to kill my shorty? Like, what's my little shorty though? I'm like, he ain't really got no beef with nobody. But yeah, it was crazy.
But did they ever say what happened when she asked him?
What, when she asked him who killed her?
Yeah.
No, he just like, I was there, but I don't know. Like how he said I was there, but
that's what I'm saying. I was like, it was kind of like you didn't really answer the question.
Because he told her, he was like, yeah, I helped them put him on the step because he threw up on her step.
Right.
And that's how he was like, yeah, I threw up and I was out there, but I don't know who killed him. I wasn't there for that part. So who knows, man? Like,
so how do you feel about the last episode? Man?
The last one here or the one that's coming out this weekend?
The last one when, you know, the boy was furious. He was, they did the whole Boys in the Hood job.
Oh, yeah. It was cool. It's set up. I like the fact that it's starting to now have some action. We're getting action at the second to the last situation. Red's about to go on the
Tiff with the nut crib.
Tiff don't know what.
And did you cry for Jada?
I did cry. I cried on her and Emmett part.
Okay.
I cried on her and Emmett part. And the reason why I cried for her and Emmett part, because as a grown man now, I understand. And this sounds crazy, and please don't take this as crazy as it may sound coming out my mouth, because it's not that. But as a grown man and seeing life, I realized life is not life for my mother. You know, it ain't that far,
right?
And it ain't gonna be forever,
right?
When you younger, you don't think of that shit. You think we're gonna live forever because it's just like just your mindset is young. But me as a grown man now, I see certain things and I gotta understand certain things. And when I see that, I'm like, damn, how could I? I would never want to have to I don't want to go through that with my mom, but I understand that's the reality.
Right. I always say, you know, the older we get, the more people we're gonna lose.
Yeah.
So that's the reality of life. I think it was a great moment. How do you feel about the living funeral thing?
I like that. For some reason, I liked it because she got an opportunity to hear the people talk about her while she's there. Far too often do we only get an opportunity to talk about people when they're gone and they up there just ranting and raving about the good time that they had about us. We can't hear that. We're gone. So I like that she had something that she wanted, and she could actually receive those flowers while she was alive, still to enjoy how she impacted people's lives. It sucks that her husband didn't have the time, the amount of years and time that they wanted to spend together. It sucks that she's not going to have an opportunity, and it looks like she is because what's the name, water broke, but she's not going to be able to be here to enjoy the newest grandkids that she's having. So, you know, it's unfortunate. Again, the Emmett situation really tore me up because I could see myself talking to my mom and, you know, and grieving that loss.
Would you have been like Emmett, or would you have been able to get through it? How do you think you would have been?
I don't know. Because y'all know me, I couldn't cry. I'm emotional. I'm an emotional person when it comes to stuff like that. And, you know, I can get super emotional. And I was actually sitting there crying when he was doing it. I wouldn't have been all like dumb like that. I can't say I would have been. But, yeah, I will say this. My heart goes out to anyone that has lost a parent.
Right.
I don't know how that feels, but y'all do.
It's always there.
That's a situation that only y'all know how to deal with, right? And anybody that has never dealt with can't say to you how you should feel. Shouldn't say to you everything is going to be all right. Can't say to you, I understand how it feels. No, you don't. Until your king or queen, your mother or father, you lost that person. You don't know what that pain feels like until you've actually been understand that. So I pray for anybody that has ever lost a parent, because I know how troubling and I don't know. I can't say I know how troubling it is. I can only imagine the pain that y'all feel on a consistent basis, and that don't go away.
That's a fact.
Your parents could be going years and decades, and that's that pain, that hurt, that love, that whatever never fades. So my heart goes out to those you, you. I like we grew up knowing that you lost your father. Like that's a real hurt that we seen from our friends, because we was like, all right, the other ones, they father left, they didn't die, but you had your father and he died, he passed, and we're seeing you wear that every day. The L Sid shirt. Every time it was birthday time, you honored him and stuff like that. And you don't understand that when you were a kid, but when you grow up and you see it from a perspective of as an adult, and now you got kids, and now you got this and that, you can understand, you can appreciate it. So, man, that episode, the Shy's been tearing me up and be giving me real life skills a lot this season. I know a lot of people was like it's slow and it's too lovey-dovey, but just look at the lessons we learned. We learned that we looking at Jada and Darnell, and how they were able to overcome whatever issues they had to reconnect and get back together and marry and have that happily ever after. But then, whoa, stop. I'm gonna throw you a curveball. Life throws you a curveball, and now the woman that you finally was able to love the right way, finally able to be with the right way,
the love of your life
is now going to go soon, right? And then her on the flip side of, now I finally got peace with the man that I started with, that I love, that I got a child with. Now is my family. Now I can enjoy that going forward further. And so it's so many parables in this season. I know a lot of people think it was slow, but I just see so many different things that can give you a different spin and give you a different perspective. And it just teaches you that regardless of how we feel about things and how we can be emotional and how a situation could be, how precious life is and how precious the gifts that we have and we've been blessed with can easily be taken away from us for whatever reason. So let's cherish those moments, those people, those times, those issues, instead of finding ways to, create issues with it. Let's find ways to, you know what I mean? So it's just, this season is dope to me. I'm an emotional guy anyway, so this shit got me right in my feelings.
That's what I'm saying. See, I've seen it from every side of it. I've seen it from a parent. I've seen it from a loved one. Yeah. I've seen it from a lady. Sure. I've seen it on every angle. So yeah, it's something that always sticks with you, and it's like you have to carry it every day, and it's just one of those things of life. Like it's just like what do they call that? Like the evolution of life. It's just like one of those things.
You know what?
They did a great job.
Yeah, at one point I used to be so mad at Tiff. I always thought Tiff.
I'm still mad at Tiff. She was at Nut Crib.
But yeah, I'm like airhead type of shit, right? She don't make the right decisions. Right. And the right decisions be right in front of her face, and she'll make the worst decision that she could. But then you got, what's her name? Keisha, who's been through so much. And it's like, you want her to win so bad. You want her and Emmett to win so bad. But then it's always something that makes her go back or push back a little bit. And then be like, why? What is it?
It's just her trauma. It's just her trauma. That all those traumas bring a certain fear in you, especially in women. Mm-hmm. So it's like she's viewing Emmett as he's doing emotional responses, and it's just like she doesn't understand that the time can get away from you. So you pushing things off you know, for whatever reason, but you might not be able to get that time back. So just go ahead and do if that's what you want to do, go ahead and do that.
But that's what you've been asking for.
Right.
Asking for this, then he gives it to you, but you said you don't want it under these pretenses.
Right.
But the man was about to die.
Right.
So he could have felt like, damn, I don't want this woman to be without. I want her to be my wife, so she's able to have whatever his thoughts is. And she couldn't. She said, no, I don't want that like that. So
that's a fact.
I don't know. This season has taught us a lot of things, and it's just when you look back at it, it's good TV. I know we got so much bad TV out here that's telling us.
Yeah, I'm not mad at this season at all. I don't know where we go next season. I don't know.
We're back to shoot 'em up, bang bang.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know what storylines we can have next season, but I am presently like I don't like the dialogue. So at certain times it's just dumb, especially with Tiff. It's just dumb. Yeah. When she's like, I don't know what this is. I don't know what that is. It's like, come on, Tiff. Like, you can't be this dumb. But I'm not mad at the lessons that are in the season.
Yeah, the lessons in this is dope. Like even down to the gambling and the sex addiction. Right. You got one that's a sex addict, which is his little girlfriend, and you got one who's a gambling addict.
Shout out to Karuchi. She's cute as fuck.
Ruchi is doing her big one, ain't she?
Right. Yeah.
That's when our man Big Dion out there.
Yeah, that's wild.
You learn a lot.
That's wild.
You got so many different things that we face in life, and it's like, damn, that shit really be real.
That's a fact.
Really be real.
All right, people. So that's this week's episode of Teller Made Kicks. Make sure y'all hit that thumbs up button.
Go check out our other half.
All that good stuff.
We got the sex corner over there with Big Ish and
we just dropped the exclusive members only content in the erotic zone where Ish is breaking down some top rope sex moves and things of that nature. So if y'all need a lesson, go ahead over there and watch that. If anybody missed the prophecies last night, we were doing a lot of wild shit on TikTok, but we'll be back on YouTube next Tuesday. Shout out to the whole crew at the prophecies, man.
He said if y'all do one of them tricks and y'all break y'all hips, she is not liable.
That's a fact. That's a fact. That's a fact. But we gonna get up out of here. Y'all have a good night. We trying to get out the heat wave.
When that happened in September, October?
Yeah, I don't fucking know. We'll see y'all next Tuesday, people. Have a good one. Deuces.